Good morning. It's Monday, June something, 20, 22nd, 20th. Not, it's the day after Father's Day. I don't even know what day it is. In between rain yesterday, it rained pretty much all day long. In between rain, I wanted to get in a short row of long beans. So I made a little row here and popped them in the ground. They'll should come up in about 5 or 10 days. The long beans on the other side against the trellis over there, that ground over there is pretty rocky. They grow, but it takes them forever to grow over there. They should already be all the way at the top of the trellis by now. And they're maybe 3 feet tall and already got beans on them growing. One plant has beans on it. The rest of them, like I said, they should be all the way to the top of trellis by now and producing beans, long beans, but we'll see. There's eggplant there doing good. Those are the Ichiban. Those two shorter ones are Pentong long. They're growing. Tomatoes are doing fairly good. Had to pull up some of them, had to wilt or something on them. Squash over here. Already had to pull up 4 of these, 5. They're producing, but they've got cucumber vine borers in them, or squash vine borers. If you look, this one here is still alive and it's got some squash on it, but it's almost on. That one's dead. That one I trimmed back. Cucumbers are doing good. Already got more cucumbers. I'm already tired of them. Need to pull these up, cut them back. I'm surprised they're still alive. On the hot days, they look laid over and dead. But I'm gonna attempt to make some kimchi out of these and some peppers I got left over, dried peppers and peppers that are coming on here now. We'll try it, see if I can make a couple of jars of kimchi, big jars. Uh, our potatoes aren't doing so good, been too wet. The potatoes are probably rotten. Peppers are doing real good. Tomatoes, the ones that are left, are doing good. Transplanted a little basil in there this morning. Doing some weeding, trying to. There's our cantaloupe. I don't think it'll produce anything. It's not really looking so good. Tomatoes that are left are looking pretty decent though. Had to pull up those two right there. That one's doing pretty good. I have no idea where this came from. It's a squash of some kind. It just started growing there. These tomatoes right here, I didn't plant those. Those just grew up from last year. That's our purple cayenne pepper, purple cayenne, purple cayenne. Not really sure what this one is. That's a purple too. You see the purple buds on there, and the stems are purple. That's another purple cayenne. It's already got some on there. You see them growing there. They're pretty. Got a lot of them on there. I'll end up probably drying most of these. Not really sure which this one is. It's got a lot of buds on it. Maybe that's one of them bells. That's another banana pepper. Banana pepper. Banana pepper. Banana pepper. That might be a bell. I can't tell. It ain't got no buds big enough on it. Nah, it's a banana pepper. There's some banana peppers down there. This one's a little bit smaller. Not Not sure which one that is. That one, not sure. It's doing pretty good though, whatever it is. That's cowhorn pepper. No cowhorns yet. Not sure, really. Definitely not sure which one that is. I think this is a bell. It's got some buds on it, but no peppers yet. This one's probably Roma. That's Roma right there. I think that's an older Roma. Yeah, it is. Full up under there. The regular Black Beauty eggplant. Some kind of pepper that grew up. I didn't plant that. That grew up from last year. Black Beauty eggplant, 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 all up here. It's okra. It's already got okra. I already chopped some yesterday, or the day before that. It's okra blossom right there, getting ready to come up. There's a little pod. Now, when you're picking okra, you want to get them while they're young. And it'll be, you can come out in the morning, they'll be inch long, and come out at night and they're 2.5 inches long. You want to get them while they're still short before they get fibrous. See, long beans are not doing very well over here. They grew last year over here, but same kind of performance. And it produced a little bit. That's bitter melon planted over here. They just now started coming up. You see it right there? That's one right there. And there's some more coming up in here somewhere. I saw them. At least I think I did. Some kind of pepper. Field peas. I just weeded in the little pea patch the other day. They're coming up. Be a while before we have peas. Got some long beans growing down here. I must have mislabeled those. I thought these were luffa. But we got some long beans anyway. I guess the luffa didn't come up in the pots. So we'll have a bunch of long beans on here. They're doing better down here. This side isn't as rocky. Field peas. Turnips right there. Still growing a little bit on this one anyway. That turnip's done. And there's our Chinese cabbages. These things were tasty. Made a pot of them the other day. Cooked them down till they were slimy. That potato's doing okay. This is our giant, butternut squash, I guess. That thing's spread all over the place. Growing like crazy. Some big leaves on this thing. If I look down in here, we got some, thought we already had some squash growing on here. Yep, little butternut squash right there. Another one. This thing came out of the compost bin. I didn't grow these. It just come up out of the ground. I knew it was a squash of some kind. So we got butternut squash growing over here. And I'm not sure which one this is. I think this is the kabocha. It's doing okay. That's another butternut over here. If you look down in there, it's a bunch of them on there. This one ain't growing like the other one now, but it's growing. Butternut there. So we'll be set for squash probably for a while. That's our tomato that grew up out of the compost pile. I just let it grow in there. It didn't really feel like transplanting it yet. So we'll just let it grow up in there. I'm going to have to start another compost bin somewhere back here. And cucumbers. Taro root there. Taro in there, taro there. I'm not sure. I think that's the lamb's quarters growing up. I got a bunch of weeds / edible herbals growing out here that since I pulled most of the grass, they grew up through there. Sage and background cucumbers. All right, that's it for now. Thank you. If you like my channel, subscribe to it. Like, share, comment, all that jazz. We appreciate it. Thank you. We'll be updating again later.